Hi, welcome back to another video. Someone asked me to make a video of how I set up my dash cam for my car, so I'm like, okay. First of all, it's definitely a good idea to have a dash cam in your car, especially if you live in SoCal. These motherfucking people drive like diarrhea is chasing them. I'm like, where are you going? What's the rush? Tesla already has built-in dash cams in their car, so pretty soon you see them in a lot of cars. So if you don't have one, it's a good idea to have one just in case anything happens. But first, let me show you the camera I got from Amazon for $60. It's actually both front and rear camera, and it uses a micro SD card. The front camera is 1080p, the back is 720p. This is what the box looks like. Nice packaging. Comes with a trim removal tool, which is this black stick looking thing. This will help you lift the panels to hide your cables. I'll have the link to the camera in the description box. I've only installed the front camera, I have not installed the back camera, but I'll probably do it later. So the back camera plugs into the front camera for power. So if you install the back camera, you would have two cables running from the front camera, one going to the power outlet and the other one to wherever you place your back camera. Maybe that's why I didn't install the back camera. I really bought this set for the front camera. This is what the camera looks like from the outside. Installing the camera is super easy. Put the camera on the suction mount, put the mount onto the windshield, twist it, and that's it. Format your memory card and stick it in. I placed my camera somewhat in the middle because I wanted to record from the center of the windshield. Because of the F-Type's low windshield, I did not want it to be right underneath the rear view mirror because that would obstruct my driving view. What some people struggle with is how to hide the wires cleanly. So here's what I did with my car, and then I'll show you a couple different ways to hide the cables. I already installed everything on my car, so I'm not going to take it apart, but I'll run through what I did. Using the trim tool, gently lift the edge between the windshield and the headliner just enough to push in the cable. Do that until you reach the right side of the windshield where you meet the airbag panel. Do the same. Gently lift and push the cable in there until you meet this strip. Lift it up and hide the cable under there. Do that until you run into the glove box. Then I ran the cable under the glove box until I meet the center panel. Then I tugged the cable under there until I reached the center console storage to plug into the power outlet. I've seen some people where they run the wire between the metal grab handle to use the power outlet by the engine start button, but I didn't want to do that. Another way you can run your cable, instead of going underneath the glove box, you can continue running along the door strip until you meet this gap, then run it behind the seat by the speaker, and then into the center armrest. One more way you can run it is instead of running down the weather strip, you can run up the weather strip along the door window, all the way to the back window until you reach this gap, push the cable in there, run it behind the seat, and back down to the center armrest. This camera is cool and super easy to use. It can also record sounds, but I have it set to just record video. It turns on and off with the car. It has a loop recording, so it will overwrite old recordings. And when it senses motion, it will start recording even when your car is not on. Like I said, it's a good idea to have one. Alright guys, let me know if you have any questions. Don't forget to subscribe, and until the next video.